Hey guys, super excited to give you some value to make your sales process just way easier, like when you're on the phone with people. And so this is mainly for coaches or people who are building online fitness training, health coaching businesses, and you're trying to get clients and you close over the phone call. So I'm going to give you the 5 steps to having your sales script. And so definitely pull out something to write some notes with. Write this down. So the first thing you want to do when you get on a sales call with someone is to position yourself as the authority. And basically you might have experienced like a sales call where maybe it seemed like the client was interviewing you to see if you'd be a good fit for them to get in. And that's not the position you want to be in. You want to be the authority. So start the phone call with maybe saying something like, asking a question. Maybe it's something like, what actually made you decide to want to get on this call with me? So ask them why they wanted to talk to you, what they wanted to get out of it. And so that's the first thing you want to do. Position yourself as authority. Just like if it's a shorter call or if it's a longer call, just say, we have this amount of time, let's get going on this, just so that they know you're an authority figure, okay? So that's the first thing. And as well in this first step, so you want to position yourself as an authority and then pre-frame the call. Set intentions for what's going to happen. Say something like, okay, so today I'm going to take you through the process, and the main goal we're going to try to figure out is if you and I are going to be a good fit to work together. And if I feel like you're not a good fit at any time during the call, I'm going to let you know. Again, you're positioning yourself as an authority, but you're also clarifying what the main goal is going to be, which is if at the end of the call we figure out we're a good fit, then I'm going to invite you again into my program. And you're inviting them. They're applying for your program. You're the authority. So you're positioning yourself as the authority, pre-framing the call. That's step number 1. Make sure you have that written down. Now, step number 2 is to find their pain. So lead them through a process of like figuring out where the exact pain is in their life, the struggle that they're like hitting right now that's holding them back from achieving their goals. So find the pain and then go really deep on this. We call it find the real pain. And so actually find out, like, if someone's like, my pain is weight loss, well, maybe it's actually a bit deeper. Why do you want to lose weight? Ask those questions, get really deep until it's like they're having emotional responses such as like, I'm really self-conscious, I really hate the way I look, I'm disgusted, like, etc. Or things like that. Like, find the pain, find the real pain, and then really, we call it agitate the pain, which is actually asking questions like, if this pain continues to persist, where are you going to be in 3 years from now? Is it going to be better or worse? Well, it's probably going to be worse. So if it's going to be worse, what's that going to look like? And how are you going to feel at that point? And agitate it to where they understand that they need to get away from this pain, okay? So that's the second point. The third point, so write down the second point. The third point to really focus on is their vision. You switch gears from talking about the pain to talk about where they want to go with their life. What is a better health going to let them achieve? And you want to get them to the point where they're talking about the vision and they get to where they're going to be contributing to other people. You want to get them to a point where the impact that they make on their own life through your program is going to help them give more value to other people in the world, because then they're attaching themselves to something higher, a bigger purpose, a bigger why, and that makes it much more like a strong case for them to really get past the pain, get towards their vision, so that not only for themselves, but so they can help other people as well. That's where you want to get them to in this point. So that is the third principle of the call. Now, the fourth point is clearing that gap. And what you want to do is you want to make them understand with absolute certainty that you know how to get that pain away and get them towards the vision. You want to clear that gap and say, this is where you're at right now. These are the pains, these are the challenges. This is where you want to get to. I know exactly how to help you with this. Now, when I want to help people through this process, you say something that's going to, you do qualifiers. So ask something like, if you want to clear this gap and work with me to actually achieve this vision, I only work with this kind of person. Are you an action taker? Are you decisive? Are you resourceful? Are you fully committed? Actually get them to qualify themselves for you. So basically, they're trying to sell themselves on why you should accept them into your program. So this is going to really big like their urgency to want to get in, because you're asking them qualifying questions. Ask those qualifiers. And once you do this, you go to the end of the call. It's the close time. It's where you're now going to close the sale. You describe exactly what's like the shortest distance from where they are right now to their vision. Explain how you can help them get there, and then say the price. And this is where you have to close the phone call, and they're basically just love people through their fears. They're gonna have fears about spending money or why this couldn't work or whatever, but this is just the game of learning how to love people through their fear and just let them know that this is the best thing for them. And even using things like their pains or the vision they have and the gap and all that that you've already talked about on the call, to talk about it right now again and why they need to close because of that. And so those are the 5 principles. Write those things down. Make sure you hit those on your sales calls, and your sales are going to go way, way better. So super happy that this helped you. If it did, just hit a thumbs up down below, and share this with a friend if it also think that you can help them with it. And I'll see you guys next week. So have a great rest of the day.